Well, hello, friends and families. Welcome to this week's Sunday Spotlight featuring Dr. Ron Hansen and two of our amazing band students from North Platte High School. Dr. Hansen, students, take it away.
Well, welcome to our Sunday Spotlight here. We're at North Platte High School. We're actually in the North Platte High School band room. We're with a couple of our outstanding students here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to get into a conversation about this excellent group of band students we have here. So, Allison, why don't you start with us?
Hi, I'm Allison Einspar, and I'm a sophomore at North Platte High School.
My name is Drew Carlson, and I'm a senior here at North Platte High School.
All right, I've been hearing all kinds of great things about this band. Last year, I understand we had superior ratings across the board in all our competitions, and this year you're off to another great start with all superiors. So maybe let's help our audiences understand how are you scored. When you go to a competition, how do they score you?
So really, there are 5 different levels of rating. It starts at the lowest being poor, the next level being fair, good, excellent, and superior.
Okay, so superior, what do the judges look for? So, when we're in athletics, everybody understands the gold medal when it comes to wrestling or for football. So what judges look for when you get the superior rating?
Usually when looking for a superior, a judge will look to see how well the marching band is actually marching, seeing if everybody is stepping at the same time, everybody is doing all the visuals that we have learned correctly, and the presence that has towards the audience, as well as on the music side of things. They're looking for if we're playing the right notes, the effects the music has on the audience, how it sounds, and the volume, sort of the dynamic level of the music.
So it sounds like there's a lot of things they're looking for. There's the technicality and your voice and all that stuff here. So, and 100% superior range last year, and you're off to the same pathway this year. So tell me a little bit about the work behind the scenes. So everybody thinks it just happens, but I know you guys are working early hours, late hours. So tell me a little bit about what it takes to get that superior rating.
A lot of the work that we do is mostly in school and even outside of school. We do have summer camps for band, which is usually a week long. And then we have morning practice that'll start at 7, and then we're going to school all day, and then we have our hour-and-a-half classes where we'll go outside on the turf and we'll march and we'll practice.
A lot of work that goes into this, folks. They're out here early in the morning, so they're being pretty modest with their response right here. But tell me a little bit about the recap this year. You've been in 3 competitions this year so far. Tell me a little bit about how they went.
Well, for our first competition, we went to Grand Island Harvest of Harmony. That was sort of our first big competition that we had this year. We were extremely close to getting a superior, but we did end up with an excellent there, and we were only about 1.5 points off from actually being into a superior. And then for Lincoln, which is probably the most difficult competition out of all of them, we did end up getting a superior there. And I believe that was also our best rating that we did have. And then for marching band state at Kearney, we also ended with a superior there.
Perfect. So what do you got coming up?
Coming up, we have the Veterans Day Parade this Thursday, and we will be leaving school early to go march in that at 4.
And so what preparation have you put into that activity? I mean, what anything special? Any special performances or practices that you put in to prepare for that?
Usually we're practicing in class, but at our competitions we would do parades where we would play the music that we're going to play for the parade tomorrow.
Perfect. And then Elmo, I heard some things about this Elmo event, so tell me a little bit more about that.
So in December, Christmas night, we are going to be driving from here to San Antonio, Texas to practice with tens of other bands that are going to be playing at that Alamo Bowl during the halftime show on, I believe it is December 29th that is, either the 28th or the 29th.
That's pretty darn exciting. Now, did you get invited to this, or how did this all happen?
I do not know how it all
I
happened.
think it's an invitation.
I think it is.
I think it's your recognition. I mean, with all hard work last year in the Superior Range. I'm assuming there's an invitation to this, so congratulations to you. I think it's a reflection of our North Platte High School band and the hard work they put in here. So any last comments that this is an opportunity for you to boast about all your hard work, so what do you have to say to the folks out there about your hard work and that Mr. Bradley, he's your band director, right? So what do you think about that? What about him?
I've only been here for 2 years, and
Okay.
he's been an amazing teacher.
I mean, for the 4 years that I've been here, Mr. Bradley has really kind of shaped our band to become what it is, but it's also the hard work that every individual puts in, and the support that we get from our community is greatly appreciated, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do without the people in the community and Mr. Bradley.
Absolutely, and we'd have him in here, but he's sitting there raising his hands and directing the band as we speak right now. But again, every great athletic team has a great coach, and I think Coach Bradley is a great band director, and I think you guys are obviously a good representation of what he's done. So keep up the great work. We're all very proud of what you've accomplished.
Thank you.